Hey, welcome to the first class of functional programming for JavaScript developers. Again, here's just a quick overview of some of the stuff we're going to be covering in the class. We're going to be going over concepts that are all tied to functional programming. One of the things I want you to get through this class, that functional programming, as we're going to understand in a little bit, you've probably already been doing some of it and you haven't even noticed. So I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible, and I'm going to try to break down some of the vocabulary that I think a lot of people throw around and that you might have heard, being thrown around in different circles that I believe, and especially it was my case when I was starting off, just confused the hell out of me. Okay, so again, let's just go over what we're going to learn during the course, and then let's just jump right into it. And then, like I explained in the introduction video, we are also going to be refactoring an application that's already done in an object-oriented programming style. We're going to refactor it into a functional programming style, and then after that we're going to go ahead and also create our own application from scratch. That way you don't just get the theory behind functional programming, you actually get your hands dirty. We do some work together, and then refactoring an application. So whether you're going into a situation where there's already some legacy code that has been committed, and then your job is to refactor that so that you'll have the skill, or whether you're out in the wild and you just see some of this code, you will also be able to understand it. And then the other part of the course, we'll actually be creating our own application from scratch. And that way you will see that it's not really that complicated, okay? And, also I will try to simplify all this as much as I can. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, let's just put it this way, the most competent functional programming expert, right? There are people that have been doing this for many, many years, and again, just based on their background, there is a lot that goes into any single topic, and functional programming is no exception. So what I hope this class does for you is that besides understanding the concepts of functional programming, especially in the context of JavaScript, that you do like what we're going into, that you can see that it's something that you can do, and then that way you can dive deeper into other subjects or topics that you want to explore. Again, I think overall, once you learn functional programming, it really does help create programs that are and this is one of the main benefits I see with this style of programming versus object-oriented. It allows you to create more maintainable code. And let's just talk about that for a second. By the way, some of the slides and resources that I'm going to be providing to you, I have completely swiped from mentors of mine. So, I'm just going to go over some of my mentors really quick, which they are a lot more, they're I'll just be, again, honest with you. They're a lot smarter than I am in this topic, and they're further along in this trajectory. So, part of this, after, again, you learn some of the basic concepts from this course, then just go over, and I'm going to show you some people that I think can also help you in your own journey. So again, this I completely swiped this from one of my mentors. His name is Kyle. You guys probably know him if you've been around functional programming. And also another great mentor of mine, which is Jafar. And we'll be studying one of the libraries that he's actually worked on, which is RxJS. And again, maybe you've worked in another language, but Rx is a library that I think as of right now is probably in every language. But we're going to be looking at the JavaScript version of that library. All right, so let's jump into it, and let's go over first and foremost why functional programming versus object-oriented programming.